It's March 13th, 2010. Hi kids. Hi YouTube. It's been a while. Let's do some catching up. So, a lot has happened to me in the time frame that I've been missing in action, and I'm totally sorry for my unorthodox session of MIA, but a lot has been happening. I recently moved to Anderson, Indiana. It's a pretty cool place. I've met a lot of cool people. I'm now working at a tattoo shop called Truth Ink. Pretty cool place. Not a lot of people can say that they enjoy going to work when they wake up, but I thoroughly enjoy going to work because when you get to do something that you enjoy doing, it is a much better experience. Today I wanted to talk to you about one thing that's been on my mind for a really long time. As many of you know that are in the United States as of now, our economy is extremely screwed up. Not hard. Most of the people I know work 2 jobs just to get by. They got 1 job for bills and 1 job for play. And in between the 2 jobs, you don't have time for play, so it's pretty much basically just killing yourself. However, I'm here to talk to you tonight about the Federal Reserve. If you're not aware of what the Federal Reserve is, the Federal Reserve is a company not owned by the United States. It's a company that's privately owned. So what the Federal Reserve does is they basically print all the money for the United States. And I'm not an expert on this shit, so don't be quoting me on any of this shit. But basically what the Federal Reserve does is they print money, they put a value to the money, and then they send money to the major banks, the federal banks. The federal banks loan to the big banks, and the big banks loan to the smaller banks, and the smaller banks loan to the city banks. Each time it takes a step, it tacks on a little bit more interest. So each loan has to be paid back with interest through each bank when it ultimately comes down to the people. And the people pay the ultimate in interest, because it has to go back to the Federal Reserve with interest. So if you really think about it, where is the extra money coming from? And the answer is, I don't fucking know. Basically, all that's happening is our American currency is being depreciated. With more money they print, the less it's worth. So that's one thing that's been on my mind. Another thing that's been on my mind, I've been getting into a few religious debates and whatnot, and I recently got a text message from a 13-year-old child, of which I'm not going to be naming names. It just kind of makes me hate the human race a little bit more, and it has to do with Christianity. The text message goes as said: "Were you baptized? I'm asking because I haven't, and I don't really know what I can do. I don't feel ready, but if something happens and I die, I'll go to hell." Wow. I mean, can you imagine getting that message from a child that is impressionable? Doesn't it just piss you off to the core that parents indoctrinate their children so much to where they think that they're going to die and burn in hell if they don't do something correctly in their life? I say for anybody who is of age to the point that they don't know what they need to do about religion and the pressuring that they're getting from parents and family members, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that you need to drop religion or anything like that, because I won't stoop to Christianity's level. I tell anybody who is wondering about any of that is question everything. Don't just accept something just because it's the norm and the way it's always been. If something doesn't seem to make sense to you, you need to question it, you need to study, you need to figure out the facts. If I was going to raise a child, if I had a child tomorrow, I would dedicate my life to letting that child making its own decision on its own religion. The way I was raised in a Christian household, but very open, very accepting. If I was going to raise a child, I would raise it once the child got old enough to be able to read and understand for him or herself, to study all religions and figure out which one is right for him or her, or possibly not even to believe at all. That's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. But anyway, I am going to be moving all my videos, not moving the videos that are on this channel, but I'm going to be moving my new videos are going to be on the Shadow Kids Project channel, which will be up in the link box. And I would like for any and all of you that see this video to please come and subscribe. I'll be making a lot better quality films than just sitting here recording in a garage, with better content and everything else. Right now, I'm just trying to get my head back into the game of being another content provider here on YouTube. I would appreciate anybody's help that wants to help spread the word about getting my new channel started. There's already a few subscribers there. Just come and help me out. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I love you guys for sticking around, for being subscribers for this long, even though I haven't been making videos. That really means a lot to me. I guess that will be the end of this video. Good night.